Hi, my name is Jessica Kwong and I'm the founder of Jack and Friends, a company creating plant-based jerky for any lifestyle. I was inspired to found Jack and Friends because I wanted to create a brand that embodied inclusivity. And what I mean by that is our mission is all about creating food for anyone and any lifestyle. It's definitely super rewarding to have complete ownership over your work, knowing that you created something from start to finish and that you're completely managing your own business, as well as, making a product and seeing actual people, actual customers enjoy it. It's a tough decision, but I think my favorite flavor of jerky is Jack and Barb, which is our sweet barbecue flavor. I like really bold and savory flavors, and sometimes I'm not in the mood for something spicy like our Jack and Tom flavor, so I think Jack and Barb is my favorite. I think our Jack and Tom flavor, Tomato and Poblano Pepper, was the most fun for me to make because it was our very first flavor. It was just getting started, so everything was super brand new. It was like the very first product that we were releasing under Jack and Friends. And yes, you can definitely look forward to additional friends or flavors in the future. Starting a business from the ground up, I've definitely learned that things take way longer than you ever anticipate, especially as a small business that's bootstrapping. You have so many different functions and so many different people that you need to coordinate to get, one task done. And, everyone else has their own timelines. And when you're super small, you're definitely not someone's number one priority most of the time. So, I think that's one thing that I've really learned is that anytime you think it's going to take a certain time period to get something done, probably double that or at least add on a lot of extra lead time. The biggest challenge during COVID and still now is figuring out which channels are best to sell in. So from the retail standpoint, we're in all these independent specialty grocers, which definitely took the biggest hit in terms of foot traffic when the pandemic started in. So figuring out how to combat that with our wholesale strategy. And then from the e-commerce standpoint, it was really about shifting our digital marketing efforts as everyone was, jumping on the D2C bandwagon and really driving up CPMs and other marketing costs, trying to figure out how to lower our customer acquisition costs and still reach our target market. My advice for anyone trying to get into CPG, especially food CPG, is don't underestimate the amount of time it takes to do initial R&D before you launch. So I think a lot of people are really impatient and want to get their product out as soon as possible, which is totally understandable. You want to see your baby come to light. But definitely take some time in the beginning to make sure that you've done some extensive R&D and you make sure the product is as good as possible before releasing it, because it's so much harder to make changes once you've already gotten going versus doing a lot of the legwork pre-launch. And in terms of stuff that you don't see, entrepreneurship in general is not all rainbows and sunshine. There's a lot of dark days where you're staying awake at 3 a.m. making jerky or just doing work in general. So, keep in mind that there's a lot that you're not seeing on the really pretty Instagram feeds that goes into owning a small business. So my vision for Jack and Friends in the future is to be a company that not only creates plant-based jerky, but multiple product lines that fit under our platform of inclusivity and our mission to create food for anyone in any lifestyle. So obviously, everyone eats food outside of just snacks, so would really like to have different meal occasions and food applications within the Jack and Friends line that still, utilizes jackfruit as a really versatile ingredient and maintains our, embodiment of inclusivity.